This is Brian with Premium Residential Maintenance. We are at 3316 West Palo Verde Road in Phoenix, Arizona, doing a make-ready video for Paramount Properties. As you can see, the landscape is rough. It's vacant. Yep. It's the mailman. We got a little bit of an issue with this covering. Apparently it's come loose. I don't even see, it looks like it's apparently stuck on the block wall right here. If you try to get close for you, so you don't see it, but just right here. So we need to probably jack that back up, get that better attached, because you can't even drive under it right now, and get that better secure so it's all even. The wood's pretty strong still here. I mean, it's not in the best of conditions, but it's stable. Maybe reattach a couple of these. There is some rotted wood down here. I guess we could see what needs to be replaced and better secured. This needs pushed back as well. It's not attached properly and re-secured, but I think we can make that at least to look a little bit better along with the landscape. These are like Palo Verde trees. They do no good except for this. I recommend just cutting this thing down, but that would be an option. And we could take a look at the wood back here. These they should just be painted, cleaned up, and painted. Because these are the main purpose for the security of the roof. One here. The wood is just there to hold up the lattice. But as you can see, it's not in the best of conditions. We can give an option to redo this before it does fall apart. As you can see, all the wood pieces. And down here, our gate right here, and is missing a crossbar that goes across here to help secure this. It's not in the best of conditions. And of course the gate, we're missing a part or a piece here, because this gate is definitely not big enough or wide enough for this whole section. So give an option here, maybe put up a wood fence. Remove, see how we got some tree that was growing in there? That needs to be removed. It's pretty rotted. This is some kind of storage, I'm not sure, but the roof is gone on it. Got some damage on the deal on the roof, on the fascia of the regular house. But I don't know sure if this storage thing was put together that well. Probably should put a lock on this gate since there is an alleyway, and maybe a sign, no trespassing. The chain link it's all together. A lot of rust on the poles. Maybe we could just spray paint those to help resolve that from any damage happening. Again, another one of these dirty trees, Palo Verde. I always recommend removing those. Yeah, this is just some kind of storage, outside storage system, but the roof is definitely rotted and we don't want it to fall down. We could either remove it or give the option just to put another roof up here, something that works and it's properly covered, and then has a drip edge on it so water doesn't come down and get underneath the wood. Patio, some decent condition. Probably needs to be cleaned off. This lattice is working fine. This lattice has lost some support. Should have some support wood going either up or down, so this could be supported to it. We do have a disconnected electrical line running all the way out here that should be removed. Looks like we have a cable box up there. I have to get that checked out. Got our laundry room, hot water tank, gas hot water tank, dryer in here, and some stuff that needs to be removed and cleaned out. As you see, we got some weeds still here. They're dead, but they need to be cut down. Tree should be trimmed up. Grass cut. This is our water shut off to the house. Our electrical panel right here. Looks like it has a sprinkler system. I'm not sure where and if it even works, but I do see a sprinkler head right here. We could get that checked out. Again, this needs probably cut down even more and cleaned up better in here, and then probably add some weed feed. It kills these weeds that are growing. All that needs to be cleaned out. Got some peeling on the fascia over here, but nothing too major. Now this swamp cooler is rusted out, as you can see, and it turns on, but it's rusted out, and it uses the same ductwork as the new AC on top of the roof, which kind of blows me away because that means that's not closed off and the home loses air conditioning there when the AC is running. We do have a valve up there, a water line, and I'm yet to find where that runs to because I can't find the attic scuttle other than this entry possibly above the swamp cooler here to get in the attic and figure out what's going on. I do hear a lot of screaming from the AC running just because I wanted to check it out to see how that thing operates, but that doesn't seem even worthless because we've got a brand new AC unit. Looks like the roof is in decent shape and the AC does work. It's blowing air in all the rooms. That has no benefit and it's rusted out. It's a hazard. Got some plumbing lines in here. This probably runs to the irrigation system. This will have to be cleaned up. Go ahead and enter over here on the back side. To the back side of the home. This is the kitchen. I don't usually enter this way, but that's okay. You can see all the cabinet doors are working fine. Just except we need to fix that shelf in there. Some issues there. Just mainly clean up. I don't see really any damage. This blind will need to be replaced. And while we're on the subject, we have up ducts. That's for the swamp cooler, but the swamp cooler, again, is not working. As I can see, it doesn't hold water. So, again, that's just an option to remove these, cap these off, make sure the duct work is intact because all the vents have air blowing out of them. I mean, this side doesn't have an air vent over here, but again, this is a pretty open room. We have an air vent there. That blind is damaged. I'm sorry I'm jumping around a little bit here. There's a lot to look at, the walls. That blind is damaged right there. Got some light bulbs out. Back around here. Doorbell does work. Door opens and closes fine. Come up to the first bedroom here. Blind is broken in here. Got some shoes on the wall there. Some little foundation crack up there. These smoke detectors, we got a hole in the door right here. I would have put the door stop maybe up here, but we should be able to patch that and make that disappear and painting it without replacing it. I think we should be good. I don't see any major stains on the carpet, but you know, again, try to steep it up and clean. There's some areas right here, and there's some areas of discoloration and stuff, but give those options. I'll come up to our next bedroom. Blinds broke. That blind has issues and it's sunburned. Again, the AC, I'm going to turn it off here in a second. I wanted to check everything out to see why we need the swamp cooler that's no longer any good on the side of the house. It's actually a hazard. There's that. Okay. Carpet's not too bad in here. Light bulb. And I don't see any attic access. And that's why I'm not sure how they tied everything in. That needs some little drywall repair. Got a closet right here. And if you could hear that screaming noise, I doubt you can, but that's the air vents screaming. You may need to get an AC guy out and take a look, along with, just want to, again, I don't want to lose AC. There's no sense in blowing air outside through that broken swamp cooler. These blinds are bad in this bedroom. We'll call this bedroom 3. These aren't too bad, but they're pretty bad mini blinds. So again, let's just give the option for all inside mount blinds. That's inside the window frame, not mounted on the outside of the window frame. Come into the bathroom. Toilet flushes. And they just need light bulbs, some cleaning and sealing up in here, and possibly a little bit of paint on the walls. And that will, right here's the switch. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and turn off the AC. Everything's off. And that off, so that's off. I just doing a test. Now this turns on, this switch right here in this bathroom. Oh, maybe it's the wrong switch. Let me see. It's that switch. That turns on the swamp cooler. It still has power going on to it. But again, like I said before, there's really no need for that, and it's rusted out. It should be capped off and the ductwork working just with the AC. Then try to repair that swamp cooler. The other thing is this bathroom doesn't have an exhaust fan, but we have power here if we take that away from that swamp cooler and run an exhaust up in the attic. It's just a matter of getting up in there, because there's nowhere for moisture to escape from in this bathroom. closet we've already looked at. I think we've looked at just about everything. Make sure we came over to this hall bathroom. This toilet's working fine. And that will about conclude our make ready video. Thank you.